Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here with the American School of Hypnosis, and today we are going to be having a training. It's going to be our third in a series of hypnosis trainings that we've been doing to be able to help practitioners, not just hypnosis, but all practitioners, to be able to get more leads, be able to help more people, and of course to make more money. Now, last week, we spoke about our circle of influence. If you haven't seen that, the video, this is Facebook right now. On Facebook, if you go down, scroll down, you'll see my number 1 and number 2. And for those of you that are watching from YouTube, okay, the video 1 and 2 is also here. The only difference between the two is I am live when I'm recording this on Facebook, so I have a bunch of people on that side, okay, it's the opposite screen, on that side, and I can see everyone chatting to me as I'm talking. So if you see me talking to someone, I'm not speaking to the voices, I'm actually responding to the comments I'm having on Facebook. So for those of you on YouTube, there's a link below, or there will be a link below, how you can sign up for our free forum, Hypnosis Self-Help Forum, and you can watch these live and comment too. It'll be below the video once this is up and posted and everything. So I'm not, well, I can't say I'm not crazy, you know, but anyways, I'm actually speaking to people in comments, but YouTube will not see the comments. So anyways, last week we spoke about our circle of influence, and basically we went through an exercise, a live exercise, helping you to write down as many people as you could think of, so you would have a list of all these people to approach with what I'm going to show you today, okay, a promo packet. It's an excellent way to be able to market to people without looking like you're marketing. Matter of fact, when you do this, you're going to be having a lot of people asking you questions as you're walking away if you do it correctly. So that's what we're going to be talking about now. And for those of you that did do the exercise, I'd like you to go ahead and leave in the comments how many people you came up with last week. We figure roughly your circle of influence, every person knows approximately 200 people. Think of that. What I'm talking about, not knows closely, but just knows of. So the circle of influence exercise went from your family, your friends, your associates, your work colleagues, people from school. Then it went expanded into the clubs and organizations, and even the people that you meet on the street. They're all possible clients. The school crossing guard, the bus drivers if you have kids, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Isn't that a story? It rhymes, doesn't it? So everyone, you can just say the guy with the brown hat I see every day at the corner, okay? That's someone. And then once you have your list, you think about how many of these people can use to improve in one or more areas of their life. When you think about that, because with hypnosis, whatever you can do normally, you can do better with hypnosis. And there's sessions for virtually everyone. So anyone and everyone you meet is a possible contact. But how do you approach them? Do you say, hey, I do hypnosis. Can I sell you? Can I do that? Then, you start pointing at them like this, they're going to run away. So that's what we're going to speak about today. And today what we're going to be talking about is promo packets, how to do a promo packet. Now, we spoke a little bit about doing this last week, and I was going to explain what was in it. There's actually quite a few things that go in a promo packet. But, as a matter of fact, I have my list right over there, and I want to have that up here. The important thing to understand is, okay, I mean, this is not a cut and dry. With a promo packet, you can put whatever you want in it. So I'm going to give you some ideas. But everyone, depending on your business, your location, we do different things, may have something different and may want to put something different in their kit. So this isn't a cut and dry, you have to do it this way, but it'll give you a good idea of what you could do. Now, where am I getting all this information from? Well, for those of you that are in our AIA Hypnosis Association, okay, in the group, not just the forum, but that have actually signed up for the group, if you go into the, what is it? Basically the Get Client section, there's a marketing section we have with a lot of different things, but in the Get Client section, I actually have a 5-part mini-series on getting leads. And what we're speaking about today is actually part of video 3. So for those of you that want to see this in a lot more detail than I'm going to go, because I'm just going to go through it briefly today, that's where it is, in the AIA membership in section 3. And I'll put that link below for those of you that want to join the AIA membership. Little commercial, what is it? It's an association. The purpose of an association is to help people once they've graduated as a hypnotherapist or practitioner of any kind. The association doesn't teach you hypnosis, it teaches you how to be successful. It's the marketing section. It gives you a lot of extra courses. I believe there's like 5 or 6 courses, there's script manuals, there's all kinds of things on marketing and networking and building your business and expanding your business. So that's where you go to learn to set up a business and to expand it and make money. So again, for those of you who want to see it, the link will be below really quick. It's aiahypnosis.com. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about the promo packet. The promo packet has different parts. I'm going to go over the different parts first. If you want to write these down, you can. And after I go over the parts, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss each one individually, break it down so you know what you can do, give you some more ideas. Let's see, how am I doing? Looks like my page isn't scrolling here. All right. And, oh, yeah, that's right, Kate, Elmira, New York, okay. So we're getting close. Oh, we're getting almost closer. We get Florida, Massachusetts. So Florida, Massachusetts, New York. Actually, Elmira is probably even more north than Massachusetts is. That's way up there. And let's see, in California, and we got a lot of places in the middle starting to fill in here too. So what goes in the promo packet? Okay, well, first of all, you're going to have it in an envelope, and we're going to put something on the envelope that I'm going to show you later, which is probably what puts us all together, okay? But the first thing you're going to do is get a business card. If you don't have a business card, this is one of mine. I have several of them. Now, see, I even have one of those little QR codes there at the bottom. So what's that for? People will you can scan it with your phone. It takes you right to my webpage. Now, in the past, we use brochures. I'm even going to talk a little bit about a brochure. That's one of the things we used to put in the packets. But today, all you need is to have a business card and a QR code, or some way to get them to your webpage, because everyone seems to have a webpage. That's the new brochure, okay? So that's what I have that for. If you want to know where to get a QR code, just do a search online. Go into Google and punch it in, and there's a lot of places that all you do is you just type in your URL, and boom, it'll give you the code, and you just copy it and put it on your cards or any kind of paperwork you want. I put it on all kinds of things. I even have it on my webpage, on certain web pages, so people can actually scan it from from the web page, or if they're in a store. Matter of fact, I went into a computer store once, brought my page up, and boom, there was my code, so people can come by and just scan it right from the computer store and learn a little bit more about hypnosis. I know it's kind of a terrible way to market, but hey, do it where you can find it. So anyways, so business card, you want to have a business card. Now, I want to talk a little bit about a business card. A business card is not a brochure. It's not a life story. It's not a book. It's just simple. It's how can they get a hold of you? I have my name, my title. I have a little saying in there. It's basically change your story, change your life, phone number, and email address. So see, I don't even have, actually my name, the title is a web address. So, and now I'm one that I like to have people keep my card, okay? So I try to make my cards a little bit fun rather than just having people look at it and not throw it away. There's a lot of things you can do with business cards to get people to keep them, okay? Years ago, I used to have, I'm dating myself, magnetic business cards, okay? I had a magnetic business card that somebody could, when I gave it to someone, they could take it, just slap it on their refrigerator. And the funny thing is, I've been into people's homes where I saw my business card on their refrigerator that they got probably 10, 12 years ago. It's like, wow, I don't even have any still, 10, 12 years old, and my card's still on their refrigerator. I don't use those now because people tend to slap things on their computer, and I don't want to be responsible for clearing someone's hard drive because they slap my magnet on their computer, okay? Because people always buy their computer instead of a refrigerator. But what I do now is, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, I have a little game on the back of it. It's a left brain, right brain conflict. You can do a search online and look into pictures and you'll actually find that. This is what it looks like. It's called left brain, right brain conflict. And what it says is, say the colors that you see in order out loud as quickly as you can. Don't read the words, just say the colors. Go ahead and try that right now just to see how fun it is and see why people are going to want to keep your card. And I've had people even ask me, hey, can I have some more cards to give to my friends? So if you look at it, it says blue, yellow, red, but what you need to see out loud is the color. So you need to say yellow, green, blue, and keep on. So go ahead and do it now. See how fast you can do it, really fast. Bring it closer. Now, see, the difficulty you're having with doing that is your left brain, okay, your analytical mind, wants to read the word, and the right brain wants to say the color. And so you're having difficulty with, it's kind of like a wiring mix-up going back and forth. So people have so much fun with that they're going to ask you for more cards, and they're going to keep it. They're going to put it in their wallet, okay? I have more people with my card in my wallet than I have cards in my wallet, okay? So it's nice to have that. People will keep that for a long time. And also, it is hypnotic because you're basically letting people know that the left brain and right brain do work differently. And with hypnosis, we take advantage of that. We speak to their right brain, okay, the subconscious mind, by bypassing the left brain, the analytical one, the one that made it hard to read this, okay? And that's what we do. So it kind of gives you a little opener. So anyways, one thing that goes in the packet, take this, throw it right in the packet. The second thing, if you have a brochure, because you don't have another way of advertising or putting your web page in, or you don't have a web page, and you have a brochure of some sort, put that in there as well. And a brochure is a little bit more than a business card. Brochure will tell you, what your features are and what the benefits are to them. Now, I spoke about this, I believe, last week. Don't be a jack of all trades, master of none, okay? It's great to have a niche or several niches if your niche is too small. Like if you just do bedwetting, you're probably not going to have enough kids with bedwetting problems to have a business. So if you want to deal with children, there's a bigger niche. Now you could deal with bedwetting, nail biting, study habits. You see what I mean? Smoking cessation is a big niche, okay? That alone could keep you busy. Smoking and weight loss is two big niches. But you're not going to want to, smoking, weight loss, pain management, all these other big things. Now, just like anyone else that specializes in things, you have all those other things you can do. But in your brochure, target maybe one or two of the major things that you do. And you could say, we deal with many other issues as well. So people will say, oh, okay, so he does generalize in a lot of other things, but he specializes in this, okay? So in your brochure can also have contact information as well, but you don't need it so much because you have it in your business card. So what else goes in the packet? A letter of introduction. You want a letter introducing who you are, what you do, the benefits to them, your unique selling point. We spoke about that, I believe, in week 1 of this video training. So go back to that if you want to know a little bit more about your unique selling point. What makes you different? I mean, a lot of people do hypnosis. How is your method different? How are you going to help someone? So in this letter of introduction, okay, get out that information, who you are, what you do, what's in it for them, and a call to action. Think about that. When you're giving out marketing materials at all, okay, so let's say I have, a business card, I have a brochure, I have this introduction letter, but if it just gives information, they go, oh, that's nice, and they throw it away. But basically each thing should have, each marketing piece of marketing material should have some kind of call to action. What do you want people to do once they read your business card? Call here, go to this email. What do you want them to do when they see the brochure? Call here, go to this email, set up an appointment, do, whatever it is you want them to do. If you want them to go to a certain page but don't make a bunch of call to actions, just one call to action. What's the main thing, the most important thing you want them to do? So these are things you're going to want to plan out first. Okay, what are you advertising? What's your niche? Who are you going to see? And what would you like them to do? Online, okay, I give away a free hypnosis manual. What's the call to action? Get the hypnosis manual, but I get your email address. So you put in your email address, which is my call to action, and you get the manual, okay? And don't feel bad about asking somebody for something. You're going to be giving them a free gift in this packet, okay? So whenever you give something, you have the right to ask for something back. In the American School of Hypnosis, you see it on the webpage, we give so many things, all kinds of training and manuals and scripts and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we do have the right to say, I want your email address, and to occasionally sell things, okay? Because you, just like us, are not a nonprofit organization. You're running a business, okay? And so keep that in mind. It is a business. You need to make a living, because if you don't make a living, you're not going to be able to help people anymore. Okay, so it's a two-way street. You want to help people, but you want to stay alive too. You want to be helped. So we have your, let's see, letter of introduction, brochure, business card. Okay, now, let's see, I'm passing that one for right now. You might also want to put in some kind of a sheet with referrals or references. Okay, if you've been doing this for a while, you might have been interviewed somewhere. If you got interviewed, let's say, by a newspaper or a magazine or anyone, a blog, if you can make a copy of it and put it in there, that's great. If not, that's okay too. Testimonials. Have you hypnotized anyone yet? If you have, write down those testimonials and put them in. Now, there's different ways of putting testimonials in any kind of advertising. If you go on our main page or on our course pages, you're going to see testimonials. I can just put a testimonial that's a quote, and that's okay. But what's stronger is a testimonial, okay, with the quotes or whatever they had to say, and a picture of the person. And of course, if you have their name, the more details you can put in the testimonial, the more believable it is. Because I've seen a lot of marketing materials out there, and their testimonials are bogus. You don't want to do that, because people will find that out. Some companies like ClickBank actually have you prove that your testimonials are real, because if they're not, they're going to kick you off. So make sure your testimonials are legit, people you have hypnotized or people you have taught, or depending on what you're doing. And the more information you can get, the better. So if you can get their name, I probably wouldn't put their phone numbers, depending on the business. If it's a small business and the person says, yeah, go ahead. But I don't like people calling my clients, because they're paying clients. You don't want to be a nuisance. So you might want to put their name, picture, testimonial. And if you want to get really strong with the testimonials, a video testimonial. And of course, those you would put on your website. But just know, if you do a video testimonial, you can copy some of that down and also make a written testimonial to put, in your packets. So now we got testimonials, we got a coupon, we got a letter of introduction, we got a brochure, and a business card. Now, going along with your brochure, some people will actually, instead of a brochure, they'll put a cover letter. Cover letter, brochure, pretty much the same thing. Cover letter, again, would be a nice, business-like letter telling, who you are, what you do, ending with a call of action. So now when people look at the packet, they have an idea of what's available. Now, let's say you do sessions. I'm going to talk about hypnosis sessions in general. If you do sessions, now here's the catch. Here's the thing you've been waiting for, okay? Give them a coupon, some kind of a gift certificate that they can use. What I used to do, okay, when I first started doing this, I was charging, I believe, I think $125 a session. You can see this was many years ago. I think I was charging $125 a session. And I gave a $100 gift certificate. And I included that in the envelope. Now, I'll talk about the certificate in a minute, but on the envelope, here's a picture of my envelope. I know it's real clear. Not real clear. Let's see, I'll make it sideways like that. That's a picture of the envelope. And you see how I actually printed on the envelope. I put a little bar going across it, yellow bar, with $100 gift inside, or gift certificate inside, whichever you want. Okay, so now when I'm handing these out to people, here you go, I have this for you. Have a nice day. They're going, ooh, gift certificate, $100 gift certificate. So their eyes get big from it. They don't know what this is, okay? So you're giving them a gift. So that's the idea. Now inside, have a gift certificate. Now, I don't do any sessions, and I also teach this in our courses. I don't do any sessions unless I do at least 4 sessions, a minimum of 4 sessions, okay? Because it takes approximately a minimum of 21 days to create habit. So if you are smoking, you want to quit smoking, you're creating a new habit of being a non-smoker. If you want to lose weight, you're creating a new habit of losing weight. If you want to stop biting your nails, you're creating a new habit of having healthy nails and not biting them anymore. So you're figuring 4 weeks, 4 sessions, and of course I give them follow-ups to listen to in between. That's basically how we do it. To me, it's a proven method that it's foolproof. If you do the 4 weeks with the intermediates with the daily reminders in between. This way their mind can't fall off the wagon and go back. It's kind of like giving you a 30-day supply of antibiotics because you have pneumonia, okay? If you take the antibiotics, you're going to get healthy. But when you stop, you can always go back. You fall off the wagon and you become, your pneumonia comes back. You need to finish your prescription. It's the same with hypnosis. So since I'm doing 4 sessions, my certificate will say, this is good for $100 off the 4th week of a 4-week quit smoking program. I usually make it for a quit smoking program. I mean, you don't want to do carte blanche, okay, because people are going to get confused. If I give you 10 choices, you're like, if I give you 1 choice, you can make a choice, okay, because you know what you're doing. So if smoking is one of the major things you deal with, make it a $100 gift certificate towards the 4th week, so last week, of a 4-week smoking cessation program. This way you got the first 3 weeks, total profit. Some people aren't going to come back. A lot of people will go a couple weeks and quit, just like antibiotics. They don't want to do the whole thing. But the ones that do, you're still making $25 off the last one, but they're happy. They went the whole way, okay? Now you say, well, what about all these people that don't smoke? Well, the thing is, you're giving them this gift certificate, right? Or this packet, $100 gift certificate, so they're all going to be happy to get it because you haven't told them what's inside. And don't tell them what's inside. Let them find out. And when they get home, they're going to go, oh, this is for smoking. I don't smoke, but I'm still going to look through some of this material. It's interesting because you're saying all the things that you do. And, hey, Bob next door smokes. I'm going to give him this coupon. You see what I mean? Just because you don't smoke, you know somebody that does. So you're going to probably give it to someone. If I gave you cash, $50 off towards, I don't know, an oil change, and you don't have a car, but your neighbor's always going out and getting an oil change at this place, aren't you going to give it to him? It's going to make him happy too. So people like to give other people things that they think are worth value if they can't use them. So not only is it advertising initially, because they're going to look at the other things, but the advertising goes on because they're going to give them to other people. All right, so we get this all together. You put it all in this envelope. And what I did is I had boxes of these envelopes, and I had them in the car. And every time I see someone, I would basically hand them out one of these. I'm going to show you another way of doing this for building corporate business in a minute. So what you do is you go through your circle of influence and keep those. If you wear a suit, put them inside your suit pocket or in your pocketbook or wherever you can put them where they're not going to get wrinkled. And You got somebody and, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Good. You have a conversation. People say, what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing hypnosis. I just opened an office down the street. Here's a free gift. You know, and it tells you a little bit about us. Hey, have a great day. And you walk off. That's simple. Hi, or if you're not seeing them on the street, you're going to see somebody specifically. How you doing? I know you're busy. I just wanted to let you know I opened an office for hypnosis down the street. I wanted to let you know and give you this gift. Take care. And you turn around and walk off. So you're coming in, you're saying, hi, I opened a hypnosis office, which makes them, huh? You don't hear that every day. You're giving them this $100 gift certificate, and you're walking off. Now think about what that's doing in their mind. Wow. He just gave me a $100 gift. I haven't seen him in so long. Okay, I barely know the guy. He does hypnosis. Hey, wait a minute. Do you do it for smoking? Or do you do it for this? Can you help somebody with, PTSD or whatever? I guarantee if you do this and you're excited when you do it and you don't push, don't do a sale, just introduce yourself, give it to them and walk out. At least half of them, in my case, a lot more, will stop you before you get out of sight to ask you questions. Because let's face it, hypnosis is intriguing. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? Not spooky. It's kind of like almost secretive. It's like, ooh, kind of like magic. People don't know much about it, and they want to know more. So you didn't push them. You gave them the certificate. You're walking away. They go, oh, whoa, whoa, and they're going to start asking you questions. You see how that works? And if you can keep doing it that way, answer their question, maybe leave them with a little teaser and start to walk off, they'll ask you to, another question and another question. Or, oh, geez, yeah, I do smoking. And if he wants to talk a lot, I don't have a lot of time right now, but why don't I give you a call? Give me your number real quick. You see what I mean? Now you got to lead the call. Or give me your email, and I'll go ahead and email you some information. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but you can see how that could really help out. Okay, now, let's see. I'm looking at this to see if I'm missing anything. Okay, so that's what you would do with your circle of influence list. Now, I told you I had another exciting thing. For those of you that want to build corporate business, okay, you would make your packet a little bit different, okay? In your cover letter, you would talk about what you do for corporate business. So what do you do with corporations? Group sessions, group smoking. You can do group stress reduction, because in corporations there's a lot of stress now. A lot of places will have, yoga meetings and different kind of exercises and different kinds of things you can do for health. So why not go in and do some kind of stress reduction or relaxation or management or sales success? There's a lot of different things depending on the corporations you're going to deal with. But still, I think one of the biggest ones is smoking. Most businesses want to get people to quit smoking because, let's face it, smoking makes people less healthy. They take more breaks, and everyone gets all ticked off because the guy that smokes goes on a break, but I don't smoke, but I can't have a break, okay? Gets rid of that jealousy in the office. But they like to stop that so you can do group smoking sessions. So put that in your packet. And again, you can put a coupon having to do with smoking. And what you would do when you get these packets together, so now you're dealing with businesses, wherever your office is, start from your office. And what I do is do a circle. So let's say this is the office right in the middle of the screen, right? So I'm going to point right here. That's the middle of the screen. I would start with the nearest business. Go to that one, that one, that one, that one. This is opposite. So you go bigger, enlarge your circle, go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you get to the outskirts of town, okay? And what you do is the same thing. You take your packet, $100 gift certificate, and you just go in. This one's even easier to do businesses. You walk in, you say, hi, I'm Rene Bastarache. I just opened an office across the street, a hypnosis office. I wanted to give you this gift to introduce myself and take care, walk off. I just wanted to come in, introduce myself, give you a gift, have a great day, and walk off. Now, if it's a bigger business that has a receptionist, I used to love to give these to the receptionist rather than the owner. First of all, if you go in and say, can I speak to the owner? They know you're a salesperson, okay? They know you're marketing and selling something. And they're usually going to say, he's busy, he's on the phone, come back later. You don't want to be sitting somewhere. So you just walk in, give it to the receptionist, because who's the eyes and ears of the business? Who speaks to everyone, all the salesmen and everybody when he comes in? The receptionist. So even though she has this packet and she gives it to the boss, the rest of the day, when other salespeople come in, hey, do you know there's a hypnosis office across the street? Yeah, there's a new the guy was just in here, gave us a gift. You see what I mean? So to me, a receptionist is the gift that keeps on giving, because they talk about you and talk about you and talk about you. So don't try to sell. Don't try to see the big guy. Just go in. Hi, I'm Rene with the American School of Hypnosis. I just opened an office across the street. Here's a gift. Take it. Have a great day. And you walk out. And again, my experience with that is the majority of them will say, well, what do you do over there? You have a school? You're teaching people? Or in your case, you do sessions? Oh, yeah, we do group sessions for smoking, for anything that your corporation needs. So if you guys are in sales, we do sales motivation. We do, if it's a really stressed out place, we do stress reduction, So, again, hopefully you'll have that information in your packet already. So, whatever it is, put it in the packet. In the packet. A little hypnotic. Put it in the packet. $100 gift. And you're good to go. So that's how you would do that. You just put everything on there and go from business to business and keep on expanding it, and you're going to get more leads than you could shake a stick at. Now, I'm not just saying that. I did that myself. Eventually, you're not going to have to do that. Now we just advertise mostly on the newspaper because our name is out there. Excuse me, not just news, but on the internet and YouTube. So that's what I have for you today. And next week, we're going to have something equally as interesting. I'm going to show you other ways of enhancing and increasing your business that you might not be doing. And if you are, great. So with that, if there's anyone else, looks like we had a few people here coming in. Let's see, Michael's here, and Hans is here, and Mindy, and Tatiana, and Conrad. Oh boy. Conrad, are we trying to sell or just gain interest, curiosity? I think you probably figured that out because I haven't answered the question right away. You're just getting interest. Don't sell nothing. If you go in to try to sell, you're going to be thrown out because most places say no soliciting, okay? So you're just coming in and, hi, I'm Conrad with Conrad Hypnosis. Just wanted to give you this free gift and introduce myself. Have a great day. That's not selling. That's introducing yourself and walking out and giving them a gift besides. And they're going to stop you on the way. The thing is, you get the gift. You don't even have to contact them back, because if they're interested in smoking and want to know something, your phone number, your email, your web address is in there. Okay, so you've done your job. If we have any other questions, I think everyone was just kind of listening. I could see the faces like this. Than emojis, right? Let's see. Hassan, hi back. And you're welcome, Conrad. So that's what we have. I'd like to thank you all for coming. Let your friends know and your colleagues know that we will be doing this next week also. What is today? Tuesday. Next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. I'd love to have an audience, 10 o'clock. Come live here on Facebook. For those of you that are watching us on YouTube, unfortunately, it's not live, but we put it on YouTube afterwards. Click on the link below so you can come live on our Facebook forum. You can join the forum, get to meet other people with like interest, have a lot of fun. We do a lot of neat things in there, share a lot of neat things, ask questions, get answers. So go ahead and do that. The link will be there below. For those of you that want to learn more of our marketing ideas or want to learn more about anything in business building, we do have the AIA Hypnosis, which I'm going to be putting the link for that below the video for YouTube. And of course, if you're on Facebook, just look up and you're going to see AIA up there. Click on the AIA logo or link and you'll find it. And with that, please go ahead and share this with your friends, subscribe, and you all have a great day.